Hello there, people. Finally, a proper bit of a setup right here. How are all of you doing? That's Flo, aka the Flow Man, Nikita, Commander Lies, and all of you. How are you today? Hope you are feeling freaking fantastic. I am. I'm feeling awesome today. I'm back at my usual location. So it means shaders. Yes, Commander Lies. Hey, what up, Waldo? How are you, man? It means actual FPS, because I've been missing those. It means a big screen and a big secondary screen as well, so I can have all of the chat up in a good manner. And actually sit a lot more comfortably here, so we can go on for quite a while today, I hope. Usually the back old setup, or the setup I used the last couple of streams was really bad, and it was really hard to sit for longer periods of time. So I hope it's good, but allergies are killing me today, so we'll see. It's just good to be here. You know me, Nikita. I will be derpy as usual, probably. It's not the setup's fault that I'm derpy, you know. Can't really blame that. But today we're gonna finish off. Didn't I change the freaking title of this? Yes, please. We are going to finish the... What's a good rock to use for a Nordic clip? Depends on what you want. I like the dark weathered andesite, and you can mix that with dolomite, which is pretty cool. But you can also go for the grey whack or the scale stuff. Those are pretty cool as well. Troll stream? No, it was not. Granite? Yeah, granite is good. So, hopefully we will finish this Slums today, so that we can make a video for tomorrow. I hope that I will be able to put out a Crasburg video by tomorrow, which would be very nice, because I haven't done that in a couple of weeks. So, if we manage to finish off the Slums today, that's going to be a new episode tomorrow. And yeah, we have been just spamming these huts all over the place, and it's crazy, you know, the amount of huts we got here. So what I want you guys to do, oh yeah, no, that wasn't a stream, it was my internet broke, so it was cut up in different pieces. Where was I? Yeah, guys, I have a question for you. If you are on the server and want to help me out, can we please count all of the beds in here? We did that in February, and we had 97 places for people to sleep at. But now we have added quite a lot more, so it would be fun to see how many people Crasburg currently can hold. And if anyone is up for that, that would be awesome. Yeah, you probably did, Royce, sadly. Let me see here. Yeah, if you can, anyone can count. And there's 4 people for each of these huts. Like, yeah, like a small family would sleep in each of these huts. So... if anyone could do that, that would be awesome. Just to see kind of where we're at with populations and stuff. No problem, Commander Lights. You do what you gotta do, right? And I just realized when I got home here that my middle mouse button has broken. So that doesn't work anymore. So I need to buy a new mouse as well. Your bet is 232. Hello there, Steen. Welcome, man. 232. That is quite a lot. Hello there, Rachel Maboose, man. How are you? Hope you're doing fantastic. Welcome to the stream. I'm thinking like 150. Nah, there are a lot of huts. There are quite a lot of huts. Yeah, probably closer to 200 would make sense. But if anyone could do some actual counting, that would be awesome. It looks like Roycey Poisey will. So if you just give me a number when you're done, and we'll post that on Discord and put it up there like we did the last time. I'm doing great. Allergies are kind of killing me right now. My throat is super itchy. And my nose is a little bit runny, but I'm like, it's good enough to do some streaming. So I hope it won't bother me too much, and hope it doesn't bother you guys. And thank you so much for the follow there, Silverbleed. Really do appreciate that. Welcome to the building army. So we're just gonna. I have a little bit of a plan for today's stream, guys. I'm pretty much done with this side. We're gonna do some landscaping here, and we're gonna do some recordings for the replay mod. We're gonna finish this market here. We also gotta add some ruins here, using this same style. Same here. There's gonna be another small ruin, and then one final hut right there, and then finish the river here. And then we're all set, I think, for a new episode coming out tomorrow. So hopefully we can do all of that. I'm getting lost. Where was I? Yeah, down here. I've been just adding so many houses lately here, which has been fun. And I think in the beginning I was like a little bit concerned about the style I chose. But now, as we're kind of building on it, I like it more and more. What's the lore for the ruins? I'm not sure yet, guys. Maybe you guys can come up with something. I have like a small idea that maybe it could have been old houses that was placed here before the Westers came and conquered Amirea. But it could also just be people that settled here before the castle walls. So if you didn't know, the Westers, the people owning, are like, there's a big occupation happening right now in the world we're building, which has their capital here down south of Crasburg, which is like Mediterranean temperatures, but yeah, kind of that kind of temperature. They came here a couple of 100 years ago, and they settled down and started building. So maybe the ruins outside were houses that were built by the first settlers that are kind of been forgotten as the town kind of grew. Hey, thank you so much for the follow, Cobthorn. Really do appreciate that. Welcome to the building family, the building army. Hope you are doing your part. But yeah, maybe the ruins are part of the first settlers that came here and built just along the shoreline here. And as the castle walls grew, they grew, the houses were just kind of left behind because maybe they're blocking the facade. Maybe they didn't want to live outside the castles. I don't know, but maybe just do it super old. We have, I assume the river is going to be the edge of the city, by the way. The river up here, yeah. Well, it's going to have a castle up here. And then this is going to be like a part of the town. Not sure if it's going to be fortified or not, but it's going to be like natural border here. But let me show you another example of the ruins. We have a couple over here. Like these ones. We don't really know why they're here. They're just old. Super old ruins. And I think I want to go for the same with the other ruins here. Maybe they're just old. We don't really know why they're there. But like old first settlers built these. Or maybe people who lived here before the Westers came built them. But we don't really know. I like to keep something up for for you guys to kind of think about and come up with your own ideas. Yeah, the river is a perfect moat, and I think I'm going to use that. But as I said, I'm not going to have walls. I think I'm going to probably remove this and just have farmlands, and then watchtowers all the way around, and then a big wall around the castle instead. Just for practical reasons, I'm not going to build all of this as a city as well. It's going to be like a 2-year project, and I don't have that time on hand. So, yeah. But maybe just do farmlands and stuff there. So how's the quality today, guys? I haven't been using this computer in over a month now. It's good to be back, and kind of curious on how like all of it works. Is the sound quality good, and the video quality and all that? Thank you, Finser. Well, this landscape is done by Lord Dakr, a fellow, well, he's not really conquestor anymore, but a fellow Minecrafter who's doing some amazing building stuff, and he did this map a while back, and it's just beautiful, called Yarowyn, and it's just beautiful. And hello there, Razor Dawn, my man, welcome to the stream. How are you? Hope you're doing fantastic. Okay, there's literally one house with 17 beds. Yeah, that's probably an inn or something like that. So yeah. The farmers are going to need to be big. Yes, so the Westers occupy quite a massive area. Let me see, where is Home Tower House, I think. Yeah. All of these lands here are also... Hello to Dractus, how are you? Like, all of these lands here will be very fertile with a lot of the rivers. And I think a lot of that would be also supplying here. But we're gonna have farmlands stretching out all over the place here with small hamlets and stuff. But to begin with, just this area. But then, of course, it would be natural to just kind of follow the river up. But also these places would give... by the way, check this little build I've been working on. I love it. But yeah. All of the surrounding farmlands would also be needed for that. Simple little building here. Of course, Flo. Just give me a second. I'm doing great, Dractus, thank you. And CTP Torgi, or just Torgi, welcome to the stream. Let's go to Discord. What do you need? Nice one, I like that. With my old-fashioned hair before I cut it. I love that. Good one. Really nice. Indeed, Smelma. I as with all of this, I want to connect it all. Just like Riverend is connected to Clipset up here, I want to connect all of, like, with a small village up here. That would be perfect. Into the mountains and stuff, and connecting that up, like everything. And I also want to connect this tower house, which I think is pretty cool, which is kind of just this one is used to defend this valley here, so it's like a small defensive position to prevent like Norsemen to come south. Yeah. Put in some stuff here like that. Okay, right here, that doesn't make sense at all, so let's do something like that. And maybe, I guess that could work. Hello Cambury, welcome to the stream. How are you doing? Hope you are doing great, and silent scale as well. Welcome to all of you just stopping by. How are you? That could be a thing, Valdo. These mountains here are called the Blissey Mountain because they're white and covered in snow on the tops. So maybe the Blissey Mountains could be covered in silver, which kind of... Let me just show you what they look like. Maybe the silver is giving the mountain like the shininess. Probably quite a lot longer than usual, Nikita. I have nothing else planned for today. And Rextop, welcome to the stream. How are you? Hope you're doing great. Man, this was quite a flight to get over here. The mountains are very like silvery. So I think we could give that like a lore thing, that these mountains are filled with silver. And some of that is kind of giving the mountain its shininess. Oh no, is there a glitch? Where is the glitch, Royce? TP, I think it's just TP. Where's the glitch, man? This is not a glitch, man. You just don't have the resource pack. It's fine here. It's not gonna be all silver. Like, you know how some rock types, you know those rock types that are orange or like reddish? Hello there, Genova, how are you? And Space Arch, welcome to the stream. You know those rocks that are reddish, brownish? Most of them are just, they contain like, it's quite a small bit of silver. Or iron, I mean, like just like a tiny bit of iron in the rock itself, which makes it give or look red because of the rest of the, just like the 1% of iron in it, and that's what I'm thinking here. Like just tiny bit of silver in the stone. It's not a mountain made out of silver. No. That's you know me. I know more than that. That's not something I will come up with. But it's gonna be like just 1% silver in the rock, so you can't really use the silver in the rock. It just gives you some shine, but there are bigger veins and ores inside the mountain if you dig down. Hey, hello there, Tammy. Welcome. Why is the stream not working for you? I don't know. It's working for me and everyone else, I think. No. That's not true, Tammy. Okay, so we have that little building here. This one needs more love because this looks kind of ugly. We can also have a little window up here. Hey! Thank you, Blaubauer, for the subscription there. I really do appreciate that, man. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. In the snow area, yeah, I have homes. Let me see. Nordic, a castle. I have this piece of land right here. I want to build a castle on in the future. But I have so many projects going on, so I can't start yet. But yeah, something like that. So that's something I plan on doing in the future. So yeah, I have plans for a lot of different biomes in this place, but yeah. Can I put that there? Oh yes. Perfecto mundo. I like that. Oh, that's something we kind of forgotten around here. Let's just fly around and place some that wherever we can. Is it better now, Tammy? It didn't help? Oh crap. Well, I don't know. Maybe it's your internet provider somehow that is blocking epic content. You get me? Hey, Bussy Light, thank you so much for the follow, man. I really appreciate that. Welcome to the building army. Hope you're doing fan-frickin-tastic. Let's make this a bean little plant. What I like about the slums so far is that we have quite a bit of these small farms just scattered like in between the buildings. I think it adds a lot to the atmosphere here. And then I like to give them some of these other ones to make it look like more random in a way. And probably some flies just flying over here, and then maybe seagulls. There will be a lot of seagulls in this place. I checked that out, Tammy. I've seen it. For the showcase, you mean? I'm sorry, guys. My nose is running so much. What are you talking about, guys? I don't know. But yeah, I haven't been making. I have so many videos or places to make showcases from, so I haven't got to all of them, and I'm not doing any promises of what to show. I just kind of check stuff out and leave or set a home there, so I can check it out whenever I'm good. Where are you, Roycey Poisey, now? We're in this building here. Look at that. No problem whatsoever. Just need to be parkouring, man. Yeah, some of the buildings are kind of tricky to get into because of like some block sizes and stuff, but hopefully it's not a big problem out there. Let's do this. It's gonna be the final like slum house, but there's gonna be more slums here. By the way, how are we going on the counting here, Roycey? Hey, Venice, thank you for the follow there. I really do appreciate that, and welcome to the building army. Hope you're doing great and that you're enjoying your summer if you're on summer, and if it's winter where you are, I hope you're enjoying that. I'm glad it's not winter right here now, but it's kind of warm. Maybe I should be. Maybe I want winter? I don't know. Let's make this like a shorter building. Because why not? That is awesome, Commander Lies. I would love to check that out as well in the future. But as I've said, I have so many stuff to showcase, but I don't have the time to do it. So maybe if you are lucky, you will get featured in another video in the future. But that's not something I'm gonna really talk about before it really happens. And Lord Dakr, my friend. Yes, no, it's not French. It's more like Freaky Fresh, Froggy Fresh. Anyone remember him? I've had this hairstyle for the last couple of streams, so it's not new. I don't know, Commander Lies. Don't ask me about plots. I don't build plots, so I don't know. I don't know. But probably just P/biome/4L forest. I don't know. Maybe you did, Vialactu. You didn't miss too much though. They were pretty derpy, those streams. Yeah. No, Nikita, don't go. Don't leave me for a cat. Please. I'm so much more fun than a cat. I promise you. This is so sad, guys. Leaving me for a cat. I can't believe this. This is treason. This is treason, Nikki. And you'll regret this. No, I'm just kidding with you. Cats are lovely, and if I had a cat right now, I would probably leave you guys for my cat as well. So yeah. I'm just kind of all over the place now, which is usually how I build, in a way. We also need to figure out how to make this transition here, because now it's looking very odd. There's some way to transition from the beach to the grass. I'm going to use more grass in here as well, because it kind of makes sense that like from all the dirt from the people living here, the peasants, it wouldn't be just sand all over the place now. Let's furnish this one before we move on. Door. Let's find a nice little door here. Let's go for a new one. Love you too, Tammy. No homo. Good joke, Razordon. Like it, wordplay. Does that stick out now? Yes, awesome. We need some windows as well. Let's use this one for that. King size bed is for 2 people. It's just like a bigger bed, maybe just for 1 people, but count 2. $2.5 people, yeah. 2 about to be 3. Isn't that what a king size bed is for? Let's make a little tree right here. That's my rap name, by the way, Little Tree. Your block. Use the /true. Just do through like that. To get through. If you're blocked by trapdoor. Little Tree, yeah. Don't you believe me? That's my, you know, smoking trees and stuff like that. Little Tree, man. That's my rap name. That's my street name, yo. Do I pull off a gangster persona? Dude, yeah, there's no streets in Norway. Sorry. It's just path. Like animal path. Animal. Is it called paths? Animal. Well, the Norwegian name is Tok, but I don't think that's the English word. Animal. I don't know. Let's put a little bit of a bird's nest up there. That's kind of cute. Ski Leaper, yeah. Ski Leaper, that is a good one, man. By the way, Ski Leaper means like cross-country path, I guess. Cross-country slope? No. I don't know, man. Even though all my videos and stuff are English, my English is really bad. Where is the door or the stair I'm looking for? Here it is. Ski is ski, yes. let's bring in some, not grass, but the grassy sand like that. Thank you, Django. Yeah, I'm trying my very best to keep the community going. There is a lot of people that has stopped doing stuff on this. But I feel like this is the best community out there when it comes to building. And I'll do whatever I can to keep this up and running, you know. So thank you, Django. You're at 100 people now, Royce. That is awesome. At least we broke the last record. Cross-country roads take me home. Yeah. Let's do something like that. I'm gonna leave some of the beach open like that, just to kind of indicate that it's a beach. And then I think what I'm gonna do is to start open a replay. Voice crack, yes guys, there's a lot of voice cracks. Did the server crash right now when I left? Please, no. Thank you. And just build a little bit more of this small market here. Because when we did this, I kind of told you that we're not going to do all of it today, because I really want to get some of it on the replay. Come on. Lag. Okay, thank you. What can this guy possibly be selling? Maybe some herbs? Like that. Hey there, hey there, hey door, hey door, hey there, Mastertronics. I don't know, I don't have any plans. I'm just gonna stream for as long as I enjoy and feel like, but probably longer than last time, cause I have a better setup. Hey, Sammy. How are you doing? I hope you're doing fantastic. Welcome to the stream. This dude be selling a jam. He's selling those freaking jams. Then, like, a lot of fish would be sold here. Most of the people of this slum, which need a name, guys. Do you have any good name suggestions for a slum like this? I think this gate is going to be called the Mud Gate because it leads to the slum. But I think we need a good name for the slum as well. So if you have any good suggestion, please let me know. Wow, yeah, that's great. 21 people in an inn. That's what you need for an inn. An inn needs to be able to take a lot of people. 38. Well, that's even more. Well, I've done my job then. And maybe someone is like selling some basic tools. Because why not? Like, even in the slums, people would be in Detroit, Birmingham. Fly, yeah. Crack alley. Like something more like mystical I guess, like fantasy-ish would be appreciated. Bottom flea. Soviet Union. All good suggestions, guys, but probably not what we're going for. Yeah, maybe this guy is selling bread, because why not? Maybe even, yeah. And then there's, of course, going to be like some pigeons begging to get a small taste. Maybe place it here instead? Yeah. Mud Hollow. Yeah, I like that. Mud Hollow. That's a proper suggestion. Cape Flats. What do you mean by Cape Flats? Is there like a meaning to that which I don't understand? I don't know. Dirty Water Square, Alabama. Yeah. Alright, let's get on with the small ruin here while you guys are grinding your minds to figure out the proper name. But I like Mud, or maybe Muddy Hollows. Muddy Shore? The Muddy Shore. That could work. Or something Bay. Mud Bay. The Muddy Bay. I'm just going to remove all of this stuff here before we start, so we have a better canvas to work with. Sandy Bay. Sands Bay. It doesn't have a nice clink to it, in my opinion. Yeah, Bay is probably better. The Muddy Bay. I feel like Muddy would be good because it really fits with like the slums and people being muddy and stuff. Muddy streets, muddy houses. Now, so we're gonna do a small ruin here. And I'm gonna first like build it like it was supposed to be, like that, and then maybe 3, 3, 3, maybe like a square building. 3, 3. Mudwater Bay. Oh, that's a cool one. Like Blackwater Bay, Mudwater Bay. Yes, that's probably the best suggestion so far. Mudwater Bay, I like that. Thank you. And maybe this one is like divided. The thing is, Brownwater Bay. That is. Thank you, Siri. Hello, Eddie Gaming. Welcome to the stream. How are you? Hope you're doing fantastic. I know I am, as usual. This here is gonna be like partially occupied already by people. Okay, yeah. So there's like an actual area called Cape Flats or Flat Capes. I don't know. That makes sense. Norwegian Siri, yes. Did you like it? Did you enjoy some Norwegian? Man, Siri always comes on whenever I need her to come on. Like in the middle of streams. Perfect timing. We're building the slums right now, Eddie. Was this something good or bad? She said. She basically just told me the address to some random place for some reason. Probably just captured something I said that sounded like "Hey Siri," and then she just took the input of what I was talking to you guys about, like muddy gate, water thing, brown water bay, I don't know, and try to find a location with that name. I don't know, but nothing bad, no. And you're back, Nikki, welcome back. So yeah, we're just building a small ruin now, which is like part of the old settlements here. So it's gonna be like that, and people are going to be living here. What's an almshouse? Let me do research. What's an almshouse? Oh yeah, like a retirement home almost, or I don't know, like not the retirement home, but for like people, like what's it called now? Like to help people out, for poor people, yeah, or people that are old and stuff. So yeah, these ruins here are going to also be used by other people, or like people of the slums are going to live here. You just use this as a shelter. So we're going to see how we can implement that into what we're building here. Hopefully we can come up with a great way to make that work in a way, you know. Thank you, Eddie. Appreciate that, man. We've been building quite a lot here, so I hope I'm a good builder. Because if not, I would be worried about all of you looking at what I'm doing if I was a bad builder. The mud gate bay. Did I see Discord? I think I did. Yeah, I did so. And then you so use these styrite bricks to even further give it that ruined feel. And also use these because they fit quite well. wow. Depending on the area now. You did, Royce? Well, a mega architect, perhaps? Perhaps. Let's so this is gonna be like a lot of work making this look good. Because I really want to make this look organic in a way. So there's probably gonna be a lot of this happening. There's a lot of layers and things like that. The Architect Daddy. That's a title I could live with. Awesome, man. How far have you come so far, Royce? Yeah, that's gonna be a homeless camp, Umim. Welcome to the stream, by the way. But there's gonna be people living there as well. It's just an old building, and there's gonna be people, like, we're gonna have like tents almost, like there's people stacking stuff towards the walls, using it for what it's worth in a way. But yeah, it's definitely going to be used by people, homeless people living in the slums. 189. Oh man. Hey, Outcast Rue, welcome to the stream and thank you so much for the follow. I do appreciate that a lot. And welcome to the Building Army. Hope you're doing great. Hope you're having a great Wednesday. I think it is Wednesday. I lost count. But welcome, man. Django, thank you so much for the follow there. I really do appreciate that. That means a lot to me, thank you. An underground storage space. Yes, that's a good idea. Maybe not here in the slum. Many reasons it would probably flood over in bad weather. And also, people in the slums don't usually have a basement, as far as I know. But definitely, we have a lot of that for... a lot of these buildings over here have big storage underground. No, don't go, Nikki. We can help you get happy if you're not happy. We can help you out, man. That's why we're here. No, it's not why we're here, but we can be here for that reason as well if you need anything. Just shout out. Yes, that's the plan, Unim. Well, I guess there could be a basement. Like the remains of a basement in a way. Well, that's fair, Nikita. You decide. I'm very glad that you stopped by anyway. And if you're ever feeling less grumpy, please come back, hang out, just chill out with us, help us build. Over 200 people already. Insane. That is insane. Yeah, that's true, Racer Dawn. Maybe we can put in like some kind of basement. Alright, so let's see if we can come up with something that could look like shelters. I have like a simple idea of what we can do. Oh wow. These are a pain to work with. That's a good point. Well, a lot of messages here. Django, to answer your question, we're gonna build a university right here, in this place right here. It's gonna be like somewhat similar to the temple, but not the same. And it's not a monarchy, it's a part of the Empire of Soria, which is in the west, and they came over here, and they're like really just an expansion from a different like continent, so they're not their own empire in a way, they're just kind of under some other dudes living in a different continent that are kind of ruling them. But here they have like an emperor, or not an emperor, but someone that is kind of like the boss, the main boss. But yeah. Something like that. Like a colony, yeah. A colony would probably be the best way to describe it. But they have their own ruler, but it's not the king in a way. It's not a monarch. Yeah, vassal would probably be best. I don't know, Valdo. Probably not. Because that is just kind of bringing some lore into this. Soria is like Rome in a way. It's big, it's massive, and it's probably not something we will be able to build in. Yeah, well, as we're going here. Leftover food, that's a good idea, man. I'm also going to see if I can do like a tent in a way. Not a tent, but just like a little bit of an overhang. some food here and there. And there will probably be like people living outside here as well. Yeah, as Razor Dawn said there, Daisy, it's a conquest stuff. You can by doing mods or just mod. It should work. Maybe not. I don't know. Oh wow, okay, so there's a lot of people living in Crasburg then. That is insane. If only Opportunity Hill has that many people. We're gonna reach 300 probably, yeah. Insane stuff. Check if the bot is broken. Let's do yeah, the bot is broken. Yeah, you have a good point there, Django, and that's something we have discussed in the past. And that is these people are really not supposed to live here, but they have no other place to go. And in case of a war, this slum would just be demolished pretty much. Because as you said, it would be bad for like the range of fire here. It would be a defensive weakness to have it here. So all of this would be just demolished if there was a war or something going on. And that is why a lot of these houses are so badly built, because they keep getting rebuilt because yeah, they're broken down and stuff like that. We could do a cheap brothel. I think I might want to do that here though, Anim. Yeah, we're gonna have another one here. Remind me on that as we get to that place. And we could do like a brothel thingy. Let me see, Nightbot, are you on? Can I do it now? No, maybe not. No. Well, fair enough. I'm gonna look into that after the stream. But you can also use the panels down below if you need anything. Or just ask, of course. And also trees would not be something that would be big here, because they would cut down most of the trees as they grew. In case of a war, you don't want to have a massive oak to just block in all of the view. Hey there, I think shy. I don't know how to say your name, Not the city major or whatever it is would be happy with the smelly and attractive buildings right in front of the city walls. This is not in front of the walls. These are like a side gate. The main gate is over here. This is the main gate for Crasburg. And here we have some pretty streets and stuff. The view from here... Oh, I do have the recording on. Let me finish off that first and I will get back. Just for the sake of the replay mod. Because I do have that running. But yeah, trees wouldn't grow tall either, because they would be cut down as soon as they reach like this little bit of a height. Again, for defensive purposes. Thank you there, and Vasa Plays, welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing fantastic. Yeah, pretty much on time. Well, you're an hour late, I guess, but yeah, better late than never. Right, so let's just quit that replay segment there, and I will explain to you a little bit here. They don't keep warm, Django. That's the problem. Let me show you. Let's walk here. This is the first street, the main street of Crasburg, which leads to the main gate, with a lot of these cute little houses, some nice views here. We talked a lot about that. The way you're kind of, when you're getting in here, you're just seeing a little bit of the temple over there, and it's like, wow. That looks awesome. And then it kind of, these trees are in your way. Then you're seeing all of it here, but then it's just blocked again by trees. And then it reveals itself in all of its glory right here. Kind of like some architectural things there. Maybe near the docks there could be a very ornate HQ for powerful trading company. We have that, Valdo. They wouldn't be okay, but they would be less cold than in Norway, I guess, in Scandinavia. There are some pretty big trading buildings here in the main docks, over here. But yeah, let's get back to the place. We need to finish off the slums today. I think we can just add like some minor things here and there as well. Hey, thank you just so much, Hamza Ahmed, for the subscription on YouTube. Thank you so much. Hello there, Atomics. We are using the Conquest Reforged mod. My bot is not working right now, so I can't use him to help you. But Conquest Reforged is the mod we're using, and we're using the Zeus shader right now. Looking pretty sexy, right? I think they're gorgeous. Yeah, I think that is pretty good for the ruin to be. Again, maybe we should try to add a basement, but I just don't feel like adding a basement here. No, I'm not sure if I want to do that. And then there's gonna be a ruin here. One final one. I'm gonna make this first. This one gonna be a little bit bigger. What host name are you using, Royce? I'm just doing like a general sketch up here of a building. This is gonna be, as we kind of said, like a poor brothel in a way. Or maybe just a place the slum people hang out. Of course the slum people are allowed to walk in the city, but they don't have that much money. So they wouldn't be able to buy much in there, so yeah. The slum boys. Yeah, man. Try refreshing, man. Always works. Well, most of the times it works. Always works most of the time. Quote Vigo, man, the one and only. Emerson, thank you for the follow there. I appreciate that. Welcome to the building army. Yeah, let's start another replay here and get cracking. I need to have a small break as well soon. Just getting a small little stretch and stuff. You know me. It won't even start conquest? That's really weird. We are working on the slums right now, Vasa. The slums for Crasburg, or the biggest slums. And we're doing a couple of ruins right here, which is going to be from like, we don't really have a lore for it, just to kind of make them a little bit mystical. Why are these ruins here? No one really knows. But a lot of, or some of them which are outside the city here are used because they're like practical and kind of used for living in and stuff. Makes sense, I think. So we're just kind of building some of those up, some ruins, real quick. And that's going to be like enough for us to get another video out of this project here next, well, tomorrow, I think. Oh, that is awesome, Emerson. That is awesome. What kind of computer are you getting there? Like a custom built one, or? Also, something we gotta keep in mind is that these ruins can't be too tall, because they would have taken that away the Crasburgers, whenever or in case of a war. Custom build, that is awesome, man. It's always fun building a little bit of a computer, you know. That's a good idea, Vasa. That's kind of what we talked a little bit about earlier in the stream, that it's part of the first settlers here that came, sat down and built, and then a wall was built around them, and they abandoned them and moved inside. So that's a good idea, but again, I don't want to really have like a concrete answer to that, because it kind of creates a little bit of mystery around them, and we don't really know why they're here. That should be good, Emerson. It really don't matter that much commando lies, because Minecraft is just super CPU heavy most of the time. So you will want to have a powerful CPU. It could be because of your render distance, Royce. Because the render distance on the server is capped, so it's probably much lower than you have in your single player world. Just something you could try, tune that down a little bit. Now let's fill that in with like gravel and stuff. Something like that. We're also gonna bring in some bushes and vines and stuff. I think it's this one. Yeah. something like that, and then, well, let me, yeah, something like that, and then we're gonna kind of use that in a way. And I like the idea of having somewhat of a brothel. Let's see if we can do something with that. We could do something like that. I guess that could work. Probably. But it's not going to be just a brothel. It's going to be like a building for multi-purpose building, I guess. It's going to be like an inn slash brothel in a way. Something like that, and then we can have these going up. Are you guys just being quiet, or has my chat frozen now? Because I haven't seen you guys say anything in a while now. Let me see, what is the middle here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Just being quiet, okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3. Here is the middle gonna be somewhere. But since this is a 6, it has to be in between. Right, so the middle is gonna be like there somewhat. You're watching me, alright. We could have a double support in the middle here. I'm just gonna use, like, build somewhat of a tent almost. Gonna use this one and also this one. I need just to use, I think, like a temporary block. Well, that's understandable. Can you look at Discord in a sec? Of course. I don't know, Royce. Sorry. I could take a deeper look in it, but currently I'm on a replay, and I don't want to mess that up. But did it just happen, or? Well, it obviously did. Oh, this one is lower. Alright, so we got that now, like this frame of this. I don't know if that could have been me. It seems really weird if I were able to crash your game. And since you can't log in again, that's even weirder. But I don't know, man. I'm no professional at this. Try asking in the Conquest Reforged support chat. They can probably help you. Thank you, Ratip, for the follow on YouTube. Appreciate that. Or subscription, I guess it's called. Been out of the game for a while now. Yeah, like that, and then but then there's gonna be some of it's gonna be replaced by this block. I think it's better if we do a simple REPL A0 with this one. Hey, thank Masatronic for the subscription there. Really do appreciate that with Twitch Prime and
Scythia var et område I Eurasia befolket I antikken av uransktalende nomader kjent som skytere. Deres område utgjorde Sentral-Asia og deler av vestlige Europa.
All right.
Skal jeg lese opp mer?
No thanks. Man, Sirius is wild today. She's really on it, you know? I told you it would be a derpy stream as usual. Let's do... Well, ooh, crap. So something like that. We can also use the netherrack, I think. And of course we're gonna have some holes in it just to give some light, or let some light shine through. And I don't know, maybe that could be filled with just some hide like that. Not sure how that's gonna look in the end, but I don't know. That's pretty cool from here at least. I can dig that. And then some like trump cards and bottles. crap. Trying to come up with a little bit of another room right here. Like that. And then we can mix some other in here. And of course try to use some of the boards. That's awesome, Commander Lies. Good point, Valdo. Good point. Yeah, that's pretty cool. I like that. Like the vibe that has to it. Maybe just a few changes to like the sides here. Change it up a little bit. And then we're just gonna work with the landscape here a little bit. Like that. I think I'm gonna have a little bit of like this dirt stuff happening. We can also use this to kind of build into it, fade from sand to grass in a way. That is awesome. How far did you come, by the way? 220? And there's probably gonna be like a path that is kind of going through the sand here, so let's something like that. Ah man. Driftwood, that is a cool name as well. Driftwood, I like that. So we have Mudwater Bay and Driftwood. Hello there, Filthy Coin, my man, and Mr. Goaf. Welcome to the stream, all of you. How are you? Or just Drift. That is also actually a very cool name suggestion. Scrounger's Bay, that is also a nice little name. I guess we can try to do a poll. I'm gonna... Let's do that, and then let's make a poll for the different ones. So we have Mudwater Bay, we have the Driftwood Bay, yeah, we're gonna write down the best ones we can come across, and then I'm gonna probably do a poll later on in the stream, and we'll kind of just decide with democracy. Just woke up this late. It's super late, Filthy Coin. Sinner's Bay. I feel like that's a little bit too judgmental. A lot of these people are good people. They just happen to be poor, you know? It's not necessarily bad people in a way. And I feel like Sinner's Bay is maybe like pre-judgmental. Mudflow Bay. Yeah, crime would probably be high here. That could definitely be. It's 7 a.m. I guess you're one of the American fellows. Here it is like 11 p.m. That is awesome, Filthy Coin. It's good to stay up sometimes just to build. It's a lot of fun. And those are good memories when you stay up a little too late working on something. A refuse pit? What do you mean by that? I could possibly have, but I don't know what you mean by that. Could be something I already have built. Pile of garbage. We have done some of that. I'm just using the rocks for that, kind of. Just indicating that in a way. Yeah. Call Feathers, thank you so much for the follow there. I really do appreciate that. And welcome to the building army. Hope you're doing great. There's obviously going to be a lot of pigeons as well here, just eating from the ground, and also seagulls sitting in the trees, maybe in the ruins. A couple of seagulls here. That are ready to find something to feed on. In which country is this map in? Do you mean like what kind of climate is this supposed to be? This is supposed to be like Mediterranean. At least that's what I'm kind of trying to build. Like France and stuff. Not too hot and not too cold. I think that's good for that replay. So let's quit that. And be back like that. I'm going to take a little bit of a break, guys, and be back in about 1 to 2 minutes. So just enjoy some pictures and some music. Alright, I'm back! People! People, welcome back. How are you doing? Hope you are doing great. I just need to have a little bit of a stretch and fetch myself a little bit of a cold one to continue building. Thank you there, Razor Dawn. Thank you. Now I just wanna make sure that everything here is done. So we're gonna start up here now. Just take I like to do this when I build, and I think that is super duper duper. Look at my eyes in between my arm on the avatar. That's pretty cool. Can I tickle myself? Hello. But yeah, it's super important that when you build, just calm down, go to first person and just walk. Just look at what you're building here. Walk around. Does it feel alive? Does it feel okay? Here we definitely got to do something, so keep that in mind. We got to do something here because this feels a little open, and they would probably use this space better. Here feels pretty good. A little bit of a farmland, nice and crammed up. Here we need to do something as well. We can do something, I don't know, not sure what to do. Maybe some storage and stuff here. I think I'm just gonna leave a lot of the bay or the beach like this. That is nice. We can walk along down here if we want to. Look at this, up on the farmland here. Like that. This is also nice and cramped. Cart, yeah, that's a good idea. Yeah, a cart is definitely a perfect fit right there. This feels nice and alive. Just walking around here, I like it. Also like the birds that are flying here. Hello there, Badger House. How are you, man? Viggo and the gang. This is going to be a river eventually, or actually the sewers coming out from the university. Here is my favorite part. Just walking over here, look at the ocean like that. Into these small side alleys. I think this is one of my favorite parts of yeah, obviously of the slum, but one of the favorite part of Crasburg as well. These shallow, small, narrow streets here. Do you mean like modern buildings, or just like the whole place would be like this place here and 500 years in the future, you know? Because the last one, no. Here we have like a community fireplace. That's something we can add more of, actually. Then we have like, you can walk around and up, like some really hidden away buildings here. No, I don't really do that, Valdo. No, not something I have done yet. And here we can like walk up. Then we have a little house right here, which is also built on top of another one. Kind of like semi-built on top. Sure, Commander Lice, give me a second. You can also walk over here where we have another one, small one. Looking pretty dope. Is it like that? TP, sure. No. How is your name written? Oh. Okay, I'm just going to give Commander Live some quick tips here. Very nice, like layering, sedimental layers here. I like that. More different blocks here. It feels like you can clearly see this edge here. Try using some more vertical slabs, places, full blocks and stuff. And also the snow would always, like, it would tip over a little bit. It wouldn't stop like that. It would continue slightly over. So you could use this icy top stone like that. And use layers of snow to make the snow more like less flat, I guess. And it would also hang over. You can have icicles hanging from here, but it's a little flat right here and a little flat right here. It needs to have more volume to it, using layers. And you can also use these icy stones to even add more. But I would definitely make the snow like at least 2 layers taller than this and slightly hanging over the edge. And you would also have snow down here, obviously. But already that is looking better. But I will also like to have some more snow just hanging over. Anyway, let's go back to where we were. Let's go down here and just walk along here. Everything feels nice, I think. This one could probably have another window right here. Yeah, that works. Another community fireplace right here. Some of the houses have fireplaces inside, but some don't. They would use the community one. But let's add a cart. We can do the cart here. And we will probably then use this item frame. No. It needs to kind of stay flat. When we're doing it like that, it doesn't have a support on it. So it seems weird that it hasn't like tilted to one of the sides. But I guess we could do something like that. No. Probably just in the sea, but I don't think, like, slums don't have too much waste because they would use everything in a way. Maybe we could have. Come on now. But like, let's say manure and poo and things like that would definitely just be dumped in the water. Man, there's some serious lag right now. What was that music? I think we're having major lag right now. Whoops. That's occupying the whole street. I don't like that. You do that. Kind of blocks his house here, but I don't know. Doesn't look too bad though. I just need to be able to pass on one of the sides. I'm not sure how. Oh yeah, there's another entrance there, so we can. Yeah, no problems with that. I guess we could have another community fire pit right here. Because why not? You know, these people need fire to prepare food. D&D. I really want to try D&D for once because it looks like a fun game. I think I could enjoy that. But I've never played it, so no, I don't play D&D. But I want to try it at one time. Good idea. Just more racks like these ones. For drying fish. It's a good idea. And also just drying nets. Like that. And cages, lobster cages, yeah. Salt pans, what is that? Oh no, I don't think we're gonna have that. But let me do a poll. Straw poll. And we're just gonna figure out the name. Settle the name here. Crasburg slum name. Medwater Bay, I have them here. The Drift. And then Scroungers Bay. Do we have any other? Now is the time, guys. If you have, if you had any suggestions for the name of this baby, come with them right now. Guess I'm making the poll right now. I can show you Commando Lies in a second. Just be creative. Use the blocks you have. It's not too complicated. But you don't have to use the snow. You can use this one. Perfect. Looks like snow. Just use the blocks you have been given and be a little bit creative with them. Hunger Bay. Oh, I like that. Alright guys, we're gonna create the poll. And here, please feel free to vote. Hey, Maltsish, welcome to the stream. Thank you so much for the follow there. Really do appreciate that. Hope you're doing great. Tobacco Bay sounds good, but I don't think it works with this. And the poll is already made. It's gonna be one of those. Also, what I did over here is that I added some some like seagrass. Just use the straw poll, adjust the link, guys, and follow that. This is insane, guys. This is a slum here. It's crazy. It's actually quite big as well. It's like this whole area right here. Alright, I think... Hey, Thonas Human! Welcome to the stream and the building army, and thank you so much for the follow. I'm about to do that soon, Royce. We just gotta build the outlet here. So let's do that straight away and build the outlet here. Yeah, you guys are a little late with coming up with the names. But I think we already have one of the best ones. Barnacle Town would be too close to Barnacle Bay, which is... the port area is called Barnacle Bay, so I don't think I want to call something very similar to that. What is that? A culvert? Yeah, yeah. But maybe I'm going to search for Helm's Deep. gonna be like that, and then I think it's just gonna be a roof going on. That looks horrible. That looks better. Why are we listening to jazz now? You're not supposed to listen to that. Alright, let's change the block. I think that's the problem here. You think so, Royce? Yeah, I guess that kind of works. Doesn't look too bad. And now it's all about getting that position in there. That position there, and then do tool info. And then actually, I think all of this is going to be green. Yeah. Then replace 3513 with 8. Should be good like that. Then replace. Oh, I didn't think of that. Undo. Because now. Alright, okay. Let's do that. Let's just try. And then. Oh yeah, that's a different one. Alright. Replace 35.9 with 8.5. Oh. And this one. 35.3 with 30 or 8. 3, and then 35.11 with, let's say, 2 then. Isn't that like a super smooth river? Yeah, that really works. Oh, that's cool. I love that. There's a little bit of stream here. They worked out quite well. And that, I think, is almost a finish of this deal here. Of course, there's a lot of small things here and there we can improve on, just like adding layers to the grass and stuff. But I'm not sure how much I want to do with that. I think it's pretty cool. Oh, yeah. But I only want the water to be brown. Okay, so set biome swamp. Biome list. Okay, so set biome swampland. Set biome swampland. Because I don't want like the surrounding areas to be super brownish, because it's only really the water, and then I guess we got relog. I'm just gonna add the link here again. Make sure to vote if you haven't. The water is still the same color as far as I can see. What biome is swampland. Okay, let's do a test here. I guess we can do this one. The problem is with the conquest specific biomes. Oh. Well, let's create a new one then. Just see if we can find a biome that has the color we want in the water, and then we can just use that biome. But we gotta wait for the stuff to work. I don't think it's the shaders. I actually think it is the mod that has specific biomes. And the swampland biome is not one of the conquest ones, and therefore the colors doesn't work. Oh, just look at the beautiful generation for this. Oh, I just love it so much. Older swamp. It could be the shaders. Eternal. No, the water is pretty clear here. Thank you, Filthy Coin. See you later, man, and have a good one. Here we're talking. What is this? Marsh. And does this also look... No, not Kuda. No. I guess we gotta wait for the Kudas to work then. By the way, my cup is back. You like? Let's, while we wait for that to load, check how... Mudwater Bay leads right now. Oh, the water is so clear in Kudas. Lovely water texture, I love it. But I really want to see Zeus. Yeah, we were far over 50 earlier, Royce, but it's fallen a little bit. We were like 55, I think. So that's pretty nice. Pretty nice, can't complain about that. But come on, Zeus, renewed. There we go. Nah, the water is still normal color here, isn't it? Let's fly a little bit, see if we can find the brown water. It could be the shaders that are doing it. In that case, I'm just gonna leave it be. Because this is still marshland? Yeah. Is this a dark tree? No. Okay. No, I think it's just a shader pack, basically. I guess we could try to just use marshland and see if that does anything. Probably not. Set biome marsh. And then relog. Maybe there's, yeah. Okay, so that does nothing. Shader options. No. I don't find anything, guys. I think we just gotta leave it clear like it is. Yeah, the bottom is like clayish. I think I'm just gonna leave it like it is, guys. I don't see a big point in doing a lot of effort just changing that little bit right there. But I'm very satisfied with how this turned out. I'm probably gonna do another flock of seagulls. Like that. That's cool, Command Allies. It's always fun to work with ruins and stuff like that. Yeah, I think this is really coming along. Don't think there's anything else we really gotta do here. Thank you so much for stopping by, Command Allies. Have a great one. I'm gonna end the stream quite soon as well. I've been streaming for 2.5 hours, and for those of you who know me, that's quite long. Let's just see if we can get some great screenshots of this. That's a nice one, I think. Oh, that's another nice one. Let's take one here. Then maybe one from like a bird's eye view. For future thumbnails, I guess. I think, do you guys want a small tour of Crasburg? Some of you have been asking about that, but we haven't gotten it lately. Just a quick little flyby of the whole area before I leave, or are you guys set? Do you know how Crasburg works? First off, we're going to check the pole. One from the tower. Okay, like from here. That's pretty cool. A tour, please. A quick tour. Alright. Looks like you guys want a quick tour, so let's get that going. I'm just gonna... Did we get a chance to check out the... I think I did, but I can't... If you tweeted it at me, I probably checked it out. Alright, tour time. Alright, so this is the slums with a lot of small little houses or huts. The ones closest to the water are built on stilts, so they're elevated up a little bit from the waves. And they're kind of just building small temporary huts here with a little bit of a community. No, Siri, I don't want to talk to you. And then we have the mud gate. Like this, leading up to the Hill of Faith over there. Then we have just some random street with some buildings on, and then a small little pond right here. Looking pretty cool. A lot of houses here with all different professions and stuff. All these buildings have interior with a specific profession and storyline almost. Walk along here. There's also more in the back over here, like small backyards and stuff like that. And then we have the main gate here in the front, looking pretty sexy, I think. Like that a lot. 220 beds. Alright, I think we have more than that, but I guess that is the Hill of Opportunity. And then this street right here. Then we have this little area down here, which doesn't have a name. But there's a little bit of a market area in the front. And some buildings here. Very cool. Then we have the Temple of Epona, which will be surrounded by a massive, beautiful park area. The yellow lines here. With a monastery also. Which I think turned out pretty good. I like that. Then we have the jail or the prison here. It will be there will be like a small gatehouse, so we can have a courtyard here almost. And then the prison looks like this with prison cells. on either side in 2 different floors, and then there is a basement for the baddest people, just down here, like that. Thank you, Cole. Then we have the port, the main port, the main trading port of Crasburg, which has some big ships, some smaller ships, and some small, simple boats, basically, not even ships, like these ones here. A lot of different cranes. These ones would be kind of functional in a way. A lighthouse, the lighthouse of Crasburg, which I think is a beautiful little building. We have some inns, storage buildings, warehouses, a small tax office. This one is a tax office here. A big park. Some guilds and shops and stuff like that. I guess so, Royce. And then we have another gatehouse here. From the Bay Area leading in. Then we have the Hill of Faith right here, which is just a couple of houses bundled together, which will lead up to the Castle of Wisdom, or the Hill of Wisdom over here. So that is that. Quick little show about here, walking through. This little area here, but that, my friend, should be most of Crasburg showcase really quickly, and I think it's time for me to say goodbye to you for now. Really appreciate all of you stopping by, guys. I have some videos to edit for tomorrow, so I'm gonna work on that. But thank you so much, all of you, for stopping by. I really do appreciate that, and have a great one. I will see all of you later. It's been Viggo, man, and I am out.